Hello
Hello
there,
there.
and welcome to the small tutorial on basics of Japanese/Asian lo-fi. So I'm gonna use a sample that I got from China. It was a studio session, and they were recording something, so they sent it to me for my really good friend. I'm gonna put his links down below in the video. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the tutorial. So here's a sample. I already put the sample in. So there's already so many effects here. I did an EQ here, just got the lows. I added the reverb on it to get more of the spacious ambience. Added delay after the reverb, so it reverbs the delay. So yeah, the reverb is getting delayed. And the shaper box halftime, which is really good. So I'm gonna consolidate this so I can get it into a one sample rather than chopped like it's below. I love this part now. It's gonna fit so well with the chords. I'm using the Launch Lizard EP4. It's really good with the Rhodes, and it simulates a lot of good tones. So I'm gonna speed up the process of creating, so see you after that. And welcome back. That one chord is like, oh, perfection. So here I'm gonna do like a small intro with the automatization for filter, so cutoffs, volumes. Gonna add ambient effects, which is like water and vinyl crackling. Next thing I'm gonna add is Chronicles Miyabi, which is a really cool library that I bought from that company. I'm not sure actually what's the company, not sponsored by the way, but they have a really good library, and you should check it out. Next on the plan is the drums. So I'm just gonna select the drums here. They're gonna vary throughout the process of creating a song as well. So you're gonna hear the differences. I love this effect. That's something that I got from Raimu. He uses a lot of like weird stuff effects. So I started to use it as well. this hi-hat is not gonna survive, I swear to God. By just listening to it, it's just there for feels. So next thing, I'm gonna, on that weird sound, I'm gonna add reverb to it. So it's just like into space. It's almost like a water drop. It's really cool. And next thing I'm gonna add is the delay, like the ping pong, which goes left and right. So it's like, wow, HD music. Wow. I'm also gonna stack the noise with some sound shaper with the hi-hats. And I'm gonna add a sub bass as well to it. Small EQ adjustments always are gonna come throughout the whole process of creating a song. I use DAW cassette a lot from Clef Grand, and I think it's really good, and every lo-fi producer should have this plugin. It kills the highs and it sounds so good. Small EQ adjustment on the sub, so we kill the mid. And as well goes to the kick, so we're gonna punch up the low maybe and just cut the mids a bit. Probably gonna replace the kick as well because it's not the best one. Never add reverb to the bass or kick. This is for the hi-hats. Also, you can stack claps with snares or percussion as a snare. Also a technique used by Raimu and Tenno. Really good. Maybe Jimmy as well uses it. Next thing, I'm gonna add the piano. I'm also going to combine all of the drums here, besides the kick, to one insert, so I can control the filters with it. So I'm going to use a filter, like the cutoffs of high and low, to get the transitional parts in the drop. It might have been a good idea to actually exclude the snare here, which is something that can always be fixed later. I have a really cool preset on Shaperbox called Piano Fluid for myself, which is like a fluid moving back and forth, the sound. And yeah, I think I'm going to use it a bit here, but not too much, because I'm going to add a few more effects after it. Don't forget the reverb. Adding a compressor just to boost up the sound, get a bit more rich. Can also add a vintage compressor here to add like more harmonics. But yeah, I'm using OTT for now. Also, Smart EQ, really cool plugin that I got recently for Black Friday. So I'm just testing it out for now. And it's a really cool thing, it EQs for you. But you still need to adjust it, it's not that precise. Not sponsored, by the way. Adding that sweep for more dramatic drops. This is also the transitional, like mid section of the song. I'm gonna cut off frequency from the gujang. Remember that piano? Yeah, that melody is gone. Again, some transitional effects. This delay is on the second down sweep. I'm also gonna add like the introduction of shaker slash hi-hats in the intro. Adding an open hat as well, just before the drop. I don't like it this long, it's gonna be shorter. Even though long works as well. Sakura is one of my favorite plugins. I made my most famous beat on it. Adding a little bit of octaves on the bass and fifths on Rhodes, make it feel fatter, like bigger. So I'm gonna add this fill there. We are gonna add next the strings from Orchestra. We're just gonna use strings, but here's the the multi. We're gonna delete the brass. Next thing we're gonna add is this amazing plugin, which is a modular synth. Super cool. I'm gonna start using more modular synths in my music. Add RC20 to it, just for that low fidelity and the wobble. I think we're gonna put it down an octave lower. Yeah, it sounds better. Oof. almost cinematic. The rest of the song is more about copy and pasting. We want that repetition so it gets easy into listeners' head. I'm gonna replace this kick. I'm gonna use my own kick. I'm not sure about this respace. It might be good, but I'm gonna add it for the mids, and I'm gonna EQ it a bit and play around. So this is the outro of the song. We're just gonna use the modulated synth and the main lead or gujang. So there you go. This is the basics of Japanese/Asian lo-fi. There's a bit more to it. This is just the basics. So yeah, with this song, I intend to send this to another person for a collab, but I just wanted to show you how I make my songs. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next tutorial or a video.